Welcome back, sports fans. Now, we all know him as Neon Deion, our prime time, who once was a fan favorite with the Braves and Falcons, among several other teams while playing pro ball in the NFL and the big leagues back in the 1990s. But Macon native Dewey Smith, who is Coach Prime's spiritual advisor, best knows the first-year Colorado coach as Deion Sanders, his friend. Dewey Smith, born and raised in Macon, is the former pastor of Beaulahland Bible Church. It was during that time he met Sanders at a conference, and the relationship grew from there.
I think it was the summer of 2003, and when I was still in Macon at Beaulahland, and from there we would see each other periodically. But then in 2013, I was preaching at a conference in Dallas, and he came to hear me speak.
It's been an ongoing relationship between Smith and Sanders, who is one of the sporting world's most popular and charismatic personalities. But behind the scenes, you won't always see that persona.
At the core of the person is somebody who will give you the shirt off their backs. The core of the person is somebody who will help anybody. The core of the person is somebody who wants to see everybody succeed. Unfortunately, people don't get a chance to see that. You know, it's almost like they see WrestleMania or Ric Flair, you know, and Ric Flair had that flamboyance. That's for TV. That's for marketing. That's for the entertainment side of it. Right. But that's not who a person is. And I think, you know, it teaches us a lesson that until you know a person, you know, don't go by what your observations, because you really don't know what's behind it. But that marketing ploy has helped him to become what he is.
Smith is now the pastor of House of Hope in Atlanta, which has 3 locations across the state, including one here in Macon, but still finds the time to mentor Coach Prime, and he's not surprised about what happened at Jackson State and now the energy in Boulder.
The world is watching Colorado. I mean, all that on the sidelines is like a who's who, because it's been something that's good for the culture. It's been healing for people. It's brought races together. Sports have a way of galvanizing people, bringing people together for that moment. And it's been good to see, because so many people love him and they want to see him do well. He's going to be successful wherever he goes, because he's Deion Primetime Sanders. And people are praying for him. People believe in him, and people know his heart.
I also got a chance to reach out to Coach Prime through Pastor Smith, and this is what he had to share with me about his relationship with his mentor.
He's definitely the chosen man of God for me for such a time as this. How would I excel with a coach in life, in sports, and also not have a coach in life? I need him. He's my life coach, and I love him. And I thank him for his transparency as my man of God, and I respect the heck out of him. God bless.
This week, when Coach Prime and the Buffs travel to Eugene to battle Oregon, Pastor Smith won't be available to make that trip due to prior obligations within his church. But he says he will be on the sidelines in Boulder when Southern Cal comes to town on September 30th. But in the meantime, Pastor Smith says he and Coach Prime, well, they talk several times a week. If you want to hear the entire Zoom interview, as well as hear from Coach Sanders about his full comments on Pastor Smith, go online and click on the sports tab, as well as search for it on our 13 WMAZ YouTube channel.